Hello and welcome to today's full body workout using the Allegro 2 from Balanced Body. Now, just so you guys know, we're using the infinity bar for a few exercises. This is the beautiful feature of the Allegro 2, which means you can move the bar up the bed at different locations for very different exercises. Also, make sure that you have your box nearby. Let's go ahead and begin. For the first spring tension that you need, one red, which is one full spring, one blue, which is half a spring. Come to a mermaid position. The bar is just set at normal footwork height. Hand is in the middle. We're going to be pushing the hips up, hip internal and external rotation as we reach the arm to an overhead. Here we go. We're going to inhale, push the hips. Feels so good through the side body. Exhale, return your hips. Find your hand on your shoulder block. Reach your opposite arm overhead. Open the side for your counter stretch to the bar. We're just warming up. Inhale. Hips forward, arm overhead. Gently sit your hips back. Find contact with the mat and reach opposite arm. Number 3, hand to the bar, reaching overhead. And gently sitting back. So feeling your hips starting to open with each repetition here. Think of drawing both hip bones forward as you reach the arm and gently returning back. Counter stretch. And we have one more right here, opening up, pushing through, gently sitting back and finding the arm to be overhead. Amazing. We're going to bring both hands this time to the corners of the bar. I want you to think about lengthening your spine. So instead of kind of dropping your hips and your ribs right here, I want you to think about pulling upwards and lifting towards the ceiling. From that position, gently push back. We're going to inhale and then exhale, lift up and inhale. Exhale 2 and inhale. Feel this gorgeous rotation of our spine. Feel the length we're trying to create in our body. And we're just setting the intention for today. It is a full body workout. We have lots of core ahead. We have lots of leg work. We're being very mindful of our spine and where we are in space. Beautiful work. Okay, take it all the way around to the other side. Let's go ahead and repeat both of those positions. So we have the hand in the middle of the bed. Here we go. We're going to come up with the hips, lift the arm. Gently lower the hips, find that shoulder block and reach overhead. Big breath in. I'm just feeling maybe the difference on each side here. Lifting up through the hips, sitting back carefully and reaching and back. Starting to open up here, gently sitting back all the way, reaching overhead. Good. We got 2 more on this side. Here we go. It's a lift. And gently sitting back, reaching. We have 1 more. Here we go. Inhale. And gently exhaling, gently coming in, reaching the arm. Feels so good. Find your hands at the corners. From here, think about the length again. Try to pull the ribs in. Don't let the hips shift. And then as we push back, it's an inhale, long arms. Exhale through. Inhale. 2, exhale. And reaching that spine long. Feel that elongation through the vertebra right here. As you push that bar away from you, think of pulling that lower back down towards the headrest. Nice. We have 1 more together, reaching back. And all the way in. Excellent job. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and slowly come back through the center. And then we're going to set up for the next group of exercises. All right, let's move our bar to that infinity bar position for number 3. From your current location, we're going to go ahead and pick it up, bring it past the 90, 1 more, to its moving position. Now, let's draw that bar up to number 3, which is almost in line with my headrest. You'll hear this little click right there. You can step in the middle, grab it from the center, and then just drop it down. So you can always look on this side of the reformer. There's a little divot right here, like a little circle. Now let's look at our spring tension. We want to have one red spring, remove the blue, and to come on down, it's a little bit awkward. We have to shimmy our body underneath the bar. So come to the end of your mat. We're going to roll down carefully, watch your head, and then wiggle in so that your body, it's a little bit of space from the shoulder blocks is fine. We're going to start our workout here just with holding on to the shoulder width here on the inside of the bar. Okay, so I've got palms to face up. I've got tabletop legs. As I pull my body through and under the bar, I'm going to go ahead and extend my legs nice and long with my arms long. Keep your head down. You're going to inhale, come back. Keep your spine, exhale. So just starting to get familiar with the tension underneath your body. As you push into those arms, those triceps, you're also reaching your legs nice and long. And in. And 5. Now remember, this is a series. So we have a red spring on. It does start to build, so hang in there if you feel like it's a little light for you. Yes, you can always increase it. That's allowed. We have one more. Now I want you to hold this out. Pause for a moment. I want you to get nice and strong in the arms, shoulder blades connected to the mat. Legs are actually going to touch the bar. Bring your thighs to the bar. We're going to reach our right leg down low. Exhale, pull up. Other leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Keep your core engaged. Remember, the leg that is reaching long, you're still connected in that lower abdominal area. Inhale, 2 exhale. Inhale, 2 exhale. Keep the arms, keep the core. Leg is long. And all the way in. Let's go ahead and softly bend our knees. Return the bed completely in. Find your feet on the platform right here. Now with your foot position, you can have your feet hip distance apart. Arms are long. The headrest is flat, of course. Now I want you to think about pulling up with the abdominals, with the hips, scooping and lifting into a mini bridge. Hold what we have and roll our body down. Just give yourself 3 bridges here. There's a lot of connection with those vertebrae on the mat with the ab work. So just go for a little wave right here. Here we go. All the way back. Beautiful. Pull the knees into your chest. Point and flex your feet. Good. All right. Now, we're going to bring our hands back under the bar, tabletop position. Every time I extend my legs and my arms, I'm going to lift my head as well. So I go inhale to begin. I'm going to exhale from my tabletop. Push, lift, hold it. And then gently come in. Lower the head. Exhale. 2, inhale. Now notice how that red spring creeps up on us just a little bit, but we got it. And 4. Think of that nice tuck of your chin, looking at your toes. 5. Inhaling back, squeeze the knees. 6. I love this feature of the Allegro too. It's one of my favorite parts about this machine. And 8. Last 2. Big exhale. We have one more together. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathing, squeezing, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, return. Come all the way in. Place your feet on the platform again. Let's go ahead and bring our arms by our side. Keep the bed nice and stable. On our breathing out, roll the spine up and roll back down. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, roll it up. Again, just releasing the spine in between our sets right here. And 3. And return. Okay, pull the knees into your chest. Kind of wiggle your feet as well. Roll your ankles around. Awesome. Okay, so a similar position and setup. However, we're going to open and close the legs. Almost like a coordination exercise that we do traditionally in Pilates on the reformer as well. Tabletop position, scapula's pulling down, abs are engaged. Now, you can point or flex. Today I'm going to flex my feet. I'm going to push out, head, chest, lift, hold it, open, squeeze it, bend it, return. Go ahead and repeat. Push, hold, open, squeeze, bend it in. Here is 3. Breathing. Remember, that's your best friend in Pilates. Keep your breath going. 4. Pulling in. Spine is connected. Number 5. Breathing here. Big exhale. 6. And inhale back. Here is 7. Abs are working. Yes, they are. Last 3. Make that as smooth as you can. Our last one together. Bending in all the way back. Go ahead and pull the knees into your chest. Beautiful job. Shake your tail side to side. Give me your low back a little release here. All right, you guys, a different grip for us today. We're going to go just south of the corners of the bar. My hands are going to face in. So I'm going to start with my tabletop position. My elbows are just going to pull to my ribs. I'm going to hold right there. From that position, I extend my legs up. I take my legs to one side, and I come back to my center. I take the legs to the other side, and I come back to center. So every time that you bring the legs over, yes, you're coming off your hip, but you're also keeping your core really engaged. Reach the legs to center, reach the legs to center. Keep the grip from what you have through the arms, over to center. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Feel the obliques kick in. We got it. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Keep going, guys. Steady with that bar, steady with the bed. You have a spring tension under you. 2 more each. We got it. 1 more each side. Bend your knees, take a moment, place your feet down on the platform, and just take a second here. Deep breath in through the nose, and a full exhale. Very nice. Okay, bring your hands back underneath. Okay, normal setup, palms face the sky. Tabletop legs. We're going to go ahead and push all the way out again. Our head and our chest lift up. We're going to hold. Just bring your legs to the left side, to center, to the right side, to center, left side, center, right side, center, left side, center, right side, center. Keep going. Left, center, right, center. 2 more each. And over, and over. And your last one. Beautiful. Come all the way in. Bend your knees. Place your feet down. And just take a second here. Pull the knees into our spine. Just relax through the lower back. Beautiful job. From here, let's go ahead and change where our bar is located. Now, we don't need it for the next exercise. So we have some options. We're gonna bring it all the way back to home base, and we'll bring it up again in just a few moments. But let's go ahead and just flatten our foot bar all the way down. Now, for each of you, you have some options here. For more difficult spring tension, you would have a regular yellow on. That's very difficult for this series. If you want something more supportive, you'd have a blue spring. If you want something still more supportive, you'd have a red. So you have some options. Today I'm gonna go with a blue button, remove the red. The blue button just gives me about medium tension. From this position, I'm gonna step onto my reformer. My other foot is gonna be here, near the middle of the bed. So I want to get my toes in line with each other here. I'm going to tuck my hips and just give myself a slight turnout in each foot. From that position, I'm going to go ahead and bend both knees as I come out. I'm going to softly stand up. So what I'm thinking about is, can I utilize my inner thighs? Can I really feel that every time I come down? 4, and lifting up. You can go hands just right here. 5, to the top, and 6 to the top. Remember, the spring tension does matter. 7, doesn't have to be so far out with those legs. Here is 8 to the top. Almost there, you guys. Keep everything controlled. We have one more. All the way in. Now, for some of you, you might need to move your foot in if it's too far away from you. That's completely okay. What we're gonna do is hold that lower position, bring the bed all the way into the stopper, use your standing leg, push out on that leg on the bed. 1, 2, just think about your body is stacked, just like a box here. And 4, exhale, 5, keep going. 6, using those legs. 7, we got it. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. And number 10. Good. Slowly come in. Nice. Take a moment. Nothing changes with the foot position. We're just going to come out about 4 or 5 inches away from my stopper. Notice how small that was. I'm going to come down. I'm going to hold the position. I'm going to keep that little bit of distance away from my stopper. I lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, make it small. 6, stabilize. 7, 8, 9, and your last one is 10. Come all the way in. Beautiful job. We're gonna just come to our standing platform. We're gonna repeat the whole series on the other side. So finding your position here, remember your foot is gonna be near the center, okay? Toes are gonna be in line. There's a slight turnout. Remember, the first position is you coming down, even, drawing back and up together. 2, it's a nice wide squat position. 3, think of both sides of your body working together, all the way up. Nice, you guys, sitting back into each heel. 6, coming up together. And 7, all the way. 8, last few right here. Ooh, one more time. Nice, you guys. Come all the way in. Nothing changes here. We're going to keep our effort on our standing side, bending both knees. Push the bed, bend under. 2, this is our effort in this leg. 3, 4, we got this. Exhale, 5, 6, exhale, 7, 8, good, you guys. 9, almost there, we got it. Number 10, we pull all the way in. Just take a second. Take a moment here, check in with your body. Nice, okay, now take the bed out, about 4 or 5 inches out. And it's small, little guys. 1, 2, 3, keep the distance, 4, effort for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our last 1. Beautiful job. Come all the way in. Nice. All right. To dismount, let's go ahead and just take a step off to the side, and we'll go ahead and set up for the next group of exercises. Next up, we'll be using the box. I like for this setup 1 blue spring. If you want heavier and you want to do more work and your stability around your core and your glute, you would go with 1 red spring. Let's go ahead and get our box on. Now for the setup, I'll make it really easy for you guys. Long box style, okay? We're gonna come onto the box carefully. We're going to grab our strap. So for my right side, what I wanna do is I wanna pull that strap first, get some length on it, bring it onto my foot. From that position, what I wanna do is get my body organized. So I've got my hand here on my right, just south of my corner. My left hand's more at my center. My left knee is also centered. That's gonna help center my spine, give me more support. The first position is you're gonna pick up the knee right here. You're gonna push straight back. Inhale, 2, exhale. Now really notice your glute here and hip extension. Every time that you push back, your spine is neutral. Exhale, 5. And 6. Exhale, 7. Almost there, you guys. Think of pushing up and back in line with your spine. Make that controlled. Your last. We come in and we pause right here. So even though that's pretty quick, right? Just 10 repetitions, there's a lot of work to stabilize our body in that shape. Take a deep breath in, same hand location. This time, leg is down. What we're gonna do is sweep. We're gonna come up, push, lower. Just think about squeezing your glute as you take it up. And exhale. You got this, keep going. For 5 more, think of both directions. You're using your core, using your obliques here. Breathing. Last 2. And then your last 1. Beautiful job. We're going to take a second right here. Deep breath in through the nose. And then a full exhale. The only thing that changes right here is we're going to take that knee on the outside and the foot. We're going to kick out and under. The bed's going to move a little bit. 3. Just really push out from the side. 7, 8. Keep going, you guys. 1 more. Beautiful. To come in very gently, very carefully, remove that strap that was on that leg. Good. We're going to go ahead and just switch sides. So remember, to set up for this leg, we're going to bring our strap here, nice and long. Bring it on our foot. And then, of course, I've got my right hand now in the center, my left hand here on the corner. The first position, neutral spine again. Bend the knee, push and bend. Think of pushing that heel back, drawing that straight line. We got it. Exhale, 5, 6, 7. Almost there, you guys. Stabilize with the arms. We got 1 more. Woo! Good. Come back to pause. Take a deep breath in here. And just know that one side might feel different than the other side. It's all okay. Sometimes we have a better connection to one glute than the other, but that's why we do the single leg work, to really feel what we need, right? Okay, so now we're gonna do our sweep. leg is long. We pull carefully, we reach the leg, hip extension. Think of that sweep, just like you're going through mud. And of course, it really depends on the spring tension you selected, how difficult this is. Number 5. And 6. Almost there, you guys. Really work with it today. 7. Strong through the arms and the obliques. Last 2. 1 more. Woo! We're going to come back in carefully. Just hold the knee here. Take a second. Breathing in through the nose. And a full exhale. Nice work. The last one is that little fire hydrant kick. Strong in the arms, neutral spine. Remember, you're taking that leg out into space and you're really controlling the rest of your body. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, it's small. 7, 8, last 2. 1 more. Woo, beautiful job. Let's take our strap back all the way in. Just take a brief rest position on your box before we move on. Nice job. Dismount. And what I'd like for you to do is just take your box off to the side. We're going to move our bar up to number 4. So, into the moving position. Bring your bar up to number 4, which is right up here above the headrest. Earlier, we were on number 3. This is number 4. Okay, so carefully climb out of there. We're going to take our shoulder blocks off for this location. And let's check out our spring tension. So looking at our springs right here, we have a blue on. What I'd like you to do is make that a blue button or a red. So I'm going to move mine up to a blue button. If you want more, make it a red. We're going to come back to our back. Okay, so a little different position. We've got some supine exercises again, but a little different sensation through the core. We're going to keep our spine connected to the mat for the series. Legs begin in tabletop. Hands are going to go on top, facing down. Now, as I row my trunk through, I'm going to also kick my legs out, but I want to really super glue my elbows to my ribs. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Gently back in. Make sure that your grip on the bar is comfortable for you. It's not too narrow. And again, 1, 2, 3, and in. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, and in. Think of your legs squeezing together as you reach those toes out into space. 2, 3, and in. Spine is connected. We got it, guys. 5, 2, 3. Big breath out. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. Nice, you guys. Almost there. Big exhale. 8, 2, 3. We have 2 more. I want you to pull those elbows in. 2, 3. We have 1 more. 10, 2, 3. And then come back all the way to your stopper. Very gently pull the knees in towards your chest. So already you can see this is such a different sensation with the bar at number 4 versus number 3. Different range of motion, different stability all around. I love this reformer because it does have so many options with that infinity foot bar. All right, you guys, next position, hands under bar. This one's a little bit different. We're gonna go with a frog. You're gonna pull your elbows under, push your frog out, squeeze it, come all the way back in. Elbows to ribs, 2. Remember, you're not gonna push all the way through those arms. Just keep the bent elbow for now. And a 4, zipping up those legs with every repetition. Exhale, 5. Now remember, If the legs are too high, you might not feel it in your core. You can always lower the legs down. Keep your back connected. Last 3. Think of zipping up through those legs. Last 2. You got 1 more. Beautiful job. We're gonna pause right here. Come all the way in. Pull the knees into your chest. Give your back a little rock and a little roll. Good job. From here, arms are gonna come again just slightly south of the corners. With your leg position, we're gonna go ahead and kick the ceiling. So pull your body all the way in, elbows to ribs, and hold the kick right here. All I want you to think about is just opening, closing, lift, opening, closing, lift. Keep your body in that shape. 4, we got it. Keep going, guys. 5, 6, 7, one more time. 8, bend your knees. Come all the way in. Roll your ankles a few times right here. Kind of shake things out. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and gently come up. We're gonna pivot around. Now I'm facing my infinity bar. I'm gonna take my body a little bit more forward here with my tail so that I've got roughly about the first third of my lower leg off the end, okay? Everyone's gonna be a little bit different depending on their height. Lift up right here, grab the bar. From this position, we lift the spine. As I scoop under, I roll all the way and I hold. And I go chin to chest. I roll my spine just like a roll up. But I go nose to knees and I lift. And just repeat that. Roll it down. Reach it long. Chin tuck, roll, and lift. So you get this nice undulation of your spine. From the top, we sink it down, roll it back, and scoop, and lift. Feels really good on the spine. Again. And all the way. And lift it. Beautiful job. From that position, you're gonna slowly make your way back in so you could scoot your tail back a few more inches here. So you wanna make sure that you're now towards the end of the bed. All right, what we're gonna do is reach up into space here, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, we're gonna reach for that bar. If you need to use the reformer bed to get there, that's okay. From here, I'm gonna lift my spine to start, and then I wanna think about, can I squeeze my glutes? Can I get really, really tall right here? From there, I've got one arm off the reformer bar. I'm gonna go ahead and open towards you, letter T. Now, as I come in, I just pull with my other arm. It's a single arm row. Squeeze. I open. I exhale. And open. And 3. So think of that lat that's connected to the arm on the bar. Think of really getting that good squeeze right here. Open. 5. And open. 6. 2 open. Keep going, you guys. Big exhale. 7. Get a really juicy rotation out of it. Last 2. I love the single arm exercise. One more. Hold it right here. So we're back open to letter T. Reach up and overhead as much as you can towards that opposite hand. Hold that position. You can even grab on the bar if you'd like to. And then return open and back to face forward. Now, for the other side, we're gonna go ahead and get tall. We're gonna open out right here. Now, as I pull back, I'm gonna squeeze my lat, open my body. Now remember, you're still stacking your spine. So even if you don't have a mirror, just think about your pelvis, your ribs, and your head staying really connected as one long line. Opening out. We got this. Keep going. Feel that lat. 7. Opening out. Here is 9. We have one more. We're going to leave that open position so we can add that up and over stretch. Open the ribs. Reach up and over towards the opposite hand and hold. Big breath in. Full exhale. Good job. Excellent. Let's go ahead and slowly come all the way in, and we'll set up for the next group of exercises. Let's move our bar down. So move it back to that shifted moving position, moving it down the reformer. You can move it all the way back to its normal position for your footwork. Lift up and drop down. Bring our shoulder blocks back on. Okay. Now from that position, I'm going to keep my blue button. Feel free to add a red or use a red instead of the blue button if you want more resistance. It's completely up to you. We're going to add our box again. So box is coming on. We're going to be seated on the box facing the end of your reformer. So what I want to focus on here is my grip is going to be a little higher than the knots. So right where the double rope is located. And then from that position, I'm going to think about pulling back with my arms first, palms face in, squeezing, inhale forward. Just give yourself 5 of these just to feel your abdominals, feel your arms working. Then we're going to play with the position. Last 2. Last 1. Good. From that position, hinge back, draw one leg and the other leg into a tabletop. Now you can flex or point the feet, it's up to you. We're going to push the arms, inhale, push, inhale, keep the feet elevated, 3, feel that, 4, and number 5. Good. Now can you hold the arms back? Can you push the legs long and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, bend, push, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend. Think of arms going out to like a bottom letter Y for 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Push, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. We got this. Teaser, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back in. Carefully replace your legs, open your chest. Look up towards the ceiling, release for a moment, roll your shoulders back. Good. From that position, find your small loops in each hand. Let's go ahead. We're going to bicep curl and hold, hinge back, and I want you to come back into that same tabletop position. From there, lengthen the arms. Exhale, curl. Hold that little mini teaser. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6. Keep your eyes lifted. Keep your feet lifted. 8. Almost there, you guys. Keep it together. We have one more. Good. Now pause right here. We're going to go ahead. Hold that 90-degree. Extend the legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend. Open. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, you guys. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. We got this. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Very nice. Draw that down. Bring those straps back where they go. Thanks so much for joining me for today's workout using the Allegro 2 from Balanced Body and utilizing the infinity bar for a few exercises. If you guys have questions about today's workout, drop them in the box below. And just so you guys know, there is a 5% discount for Balanced Body equipment in the description below. You can check that out. There's more information in there. If you're looking to invest in a Allegro 2 reformer, or maybe adding on the tower onto your existing Allegro 2. Make sure to check out my channel. I have a couple reviews on the Allegro portion, the reformer, as well as the Allegro 2 tower of power attachments. So 2 separate reviews for you guys to reference in case you want more information. All right, you guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.